Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. We continue to be in the sideways range. I think the market is just waiting for a breakout, or for a decision around the interest rate today, coming out later today. So it's going to be interesting, and hopefully we finally get this correction finished. Yesterday I suggested to you that this looks more and more like a triangle, and indeed it does. Okay, so we've got a breakout point to the downside at 1720. So as soon as price breaks below 1720, we should head further to the downside here, targeting around 1660 eventually. That would be ideal. But to confirm that, I really need to see that break below 1720, because honestly, until then, it can easily just continue to range, right? Because that's just the nature of a triangle, a range. You can call it a rectangle pattern. In Elliott Wave, I would call it a triangle because it makes slightly higher lows and lower highs. I mean, this is just an idea with this range, but actually you could just add some contracting trend lines there. It's not too reliable here at the moment, but it just has the triangle shape. So it can be counted Elliott Wave wise as a triangle. The breakout point to the downside is 1720. I did put here an idea for an Elliott Wave triangle count on there. Yesterday already, it's currently following it perfectly. We said, okay, A wave possibly in, B wave possibly in, C wave possibly in, D wave possibly in, at a little higher for an E wave. I think I gave you a target range for the E wave, and we can do that by measuring the length of the C wave. We go to the low of the D wave, and then we're looking for two possible targets. One is the 38.2 extension, not that common, 1742 already broken. The more common one would be 1752, the 61.8 extension, but it can easily go higher, right? This is simply a level to watch in a triangle. Yeah, it's just in terms of proportions, it's often a level that is reached. Above that, we've got the C wave high as resistance, micro resistance at 1765. Then we've got the A wave high at 1777. If that level is broken, 1777, the triangle is invalidated. Okay. However, it would not necessarily it would not necessarily invalidate a wave 4 correction. The wave 4 can easily extend a little higher. Okay, it can easily extend a little higher. It would just not be a triangle scenario. This is really just to give you an idea of how this can unfold, give a bit of education in terms of Elliott Wave counting. This can simply become a WXY structure with a higher wave 4. Therefore, in corrections, it's often more useful just to be aware of the relevant levels and ranges price can go to. And this wave 4 can go all the way up to 1791. That is resistance. A sustained break above that level would most likely lead to a different outcome, or would not necessarily count it as a wave 4 anymore, even though it would not be invalid. It might just be something different, but the problem is it would just be a correction, because the A wave to the upside here is just corrective, not impulsive, and we see just 3 waves, 3 waves, 3 waves, and so on. So from that point of view, I think it's going to continue a little longer in the correction. And that's also just objectively looking at what we see now, because that's the only thing we can use for analysis, right? We only can base our rational decisions based on what we can see now. And based on that, I would expect, looking at the structure, to get a more ideal structure, another wave to the downside. It can surely go up, and the signal level then would be 1791 for a possible short-term rally all the way up to 1862. And then we just need to look at where are we with the structure. At the moment, it is important to understand that it is preferred, as long as we stay below 1791, for price to head down lower. The wave 4 within this range can do whatever it wants. Okay, so expect wave counts to morph and change in a correction. However, as long as price stays below 1791, we expect it to head down lower. A break above that would most likely just unlock a larger corrective bounce. Bear in mind, today interest rate decision, so a lot of volatility expected. Now, you never really know. Yesterday was also a little bit of a non-event day, despite CPI data. But I think because it came in as the market expected, there was just not much going on. All right, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.